Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're all having a great day, and if not, I hope to make it better for you. So welcome everyone to my brand new Football Manager 2018 series, where to start things out, I'm taking over my favorite club Juventus, and I'm gonna try to improve over what Max Allegri has done so far, and more importantly, what he has failed to do, which is win the Champions League. Needless to say, I am not a big Allegri fan at all. I do respect the good results he's had so far, but I honestly never liked his coaching style and the approach he had to the game. And so far, he's proven over and over again that he's not ready for a club like Juventus, especially to have it at the highest levels, you know, like winning Champions League finals, where to be honest, his tactical and motivational errors have been quite astonishing, to say the least. So yeah, I'm really excited to start this series. This will be my first time playing this year's edition of Football Manager, and I really can't wait to find out what improvements they made to this year's edition. And yeah, without any further ado, let us get going here and see what we have to work with. Hopefully we'll improve, like I said, over what the aforementioned Allegri did here at Juventus. And hopefully I won't get fired quick. So let's check the inbox. I had this game since the beginning of December, but I decided to stay away from it and not play it at all because I knew the January transfer window was coming, and you know, as usual, there is going to be a lot of changes or a few changes, and I didn't want to, you know, start a series and then start all over again. So I decided to wait until now that the transfer window is over, and right now I'm using what do you call, not a patch, but a database that I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below, so you can check it out. It has all the new transfers and whatnot. So yeah, for example, I know Aubameyang is at Arsenal now, and you can check that out if you want to. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below. So yeah, let's see what we have here. So this looks exactly the same as in previous editions. So let's check it out. Let's attend the meeting. Andrea Agnelli, hi newbie, welcome to Juventus. Okay, great. So this is taking quite a while. By the way, I loaded a lot of leagues, and that's probably not a good idea since I don't have the best laptop to work with. But we'll see how this goes, and if it's too crappy and too slow, then I'm gonna, I guess, start all over again. But let's call this a test run. So let's see here. Juventus FC. So yeah, that sounds like a great idea. As was mentioned in your welcome message, I have some changes. Yes, I think so this is pretty much exactly the same as in last year's edition. Nothing has changed, or nothing that I can see. Okay. Thanks again for the introduction to the club, and I hope to have a long and successful career at Juventus. Indeed. Hi, Marco Landucci, your assistant coach. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, I've set up. Yes, please, it would be great. I think it would be great to me. Yeah, so this is pretty much the same. Yep, that's pretty much the same. Let's see the Juventus transfers update. So right now we have Douglas Costa as a future transfer. So he's for sure joining us. Yeah. For how much? How much did we pay for him? 40 million. That's quite a bit for a plane that I don't want. But hopefully we can get quite a lot of money for him in the future, or at least get what we pay for him. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Douglas Costa, but we'll see how things turn out. Let's hold on judgment for now. Benedict Haudes, he's another player that I don't really want at the club, but I have to keep him for this season at least. Hopefully I'll be here next season. Let's see, Matthews Pereira, he's on loan away at Bordeaux. Rogerio, Marco Chaka. So yeah, here's what I have in mind so far. I kind of know what I want to do with this series, the way I want to play and the players that I want to bring in. To be honest, I don't think that I have the financial power right now to bring the players that I want. Let's see here. Overall balance, 55 million, transfer budget, 20. Yeah, I definitely don't have the money to get the players that I want. The payroll budget, we have 169 million. I'm currently spending what? 168? Shoot, so that's what, less than a million to work with? Not good at all. So yeah, in that case, I'm gonna go to plan B, which is bringing a lot of young players, especially good Italian prospects. I have a lot of players that I want to give a chance. Unfortunately, I don't know how good they'll be here in the game as opposed to in real life. For example, I consider Emilio Dero to be a really good prospect for the future. In real life, that is. I don't think he's that highly regarded here in the game, unfortunately. Some other player. Ah, yeah, by the way, I am so fucking pissed. Well, I'll get into it later. But I don't know if they did this in the game too. But I know that in real life, Juventus just got rid of 3 of the what I used to consider, or what I consider to be some of the brightest talents in Italian football. One of them, let's see, Sassuolo, is the Spanish defender. Polirol. Yeah, he's been bought by. Fuck, I hate it. I hate this. So Juventus just sold him to Sassuolo, and very cheaply too. I think it was like 5 million or 7, something like that. So he's no longer property of Juventus. Sassuolo has acquired 100% of his rights. And that pisses me off because I think he is a really, really good prospect for the future. He's only 19. I think last season Barcelona wanted to acquire him. I think also Manchester City inquired about him. And Juventus said no. I thought the plan was to work with him, but apparently not. And Max Allegri is one of the big reasons why. He doesn't like to work with young players. And that's among one of the reasons why I hate Allegri. I just fucking hate him. I think he has fucked so many of Juventus' players. Another player that they sold, which I think is a really good prospect for the future, and he won't be part of Juventus anymore unless they do what they usually do, which is they sell a young player and then bring him back later for a ridiculous amount of money. Riccardo Orsolini. So here he's still as on loan from Juventus, but I'm pretty sure he was completely acquired by Bologna. Maybe not. No, I'm pretty sure I read that he was completely acquired by Bologna. But we'll see. Either way, in the game, apparently he's not. And another player, let's look for him here. Can't recall the name. Not Spinazzola, although he is what I consider to be a really good player, but he wasn't sold. Shoot, I don't remember. I think it was Matteo Vitali. Jesus, I don't even remember. Matteo Vitale? Was it him? No. Well, either way, I think there's a lot of good prospects within our youth system, and I'm gonna try and give them a chance, especially since we don't have the funds necessary to bring other players that I wish I could. And yeah, like I said, financially I think we're doing okay, but we definitely have to improve, especially the payroll budget. That is just way too excessive in my opinion. So we'll see what we can do with that. With regards to the players that we have and the ones that I want to get rid of or potentially get rid of, to start things out, I'm gonna ask Gianluigi Buffon to reconsider his retirement. Hopefully he'll stay one more season at least. I definitely don't want Szczesny nor Pinsoglio. Barzagli, I guess I can keep him one more season here. But yeah, potentially I'm looking to get rid of. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna offer him a new contract. Benatia, I don't want him at the club. So he's already 30 years old, and even though he's not making that much money, 5.2 mil, if I can get rid of him, I will. Like I said, Benedict Howdes, I'm not gonna make good on the option to buy him. Rugani, I see him as a future captain of the team. He's one of the pillars of my project, I guess you can call it. Chiellini, I want to keep at least until... Oh, shoot. His contract is up. He's already 32. I'll try to offer him a 1-year deal. And if he accepts, good. Maybe a 2-year deal. So he can be the tutor of another young player, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do there. Lichtsteiner, I want to keep him for at least one more season. But his contract is up. I don't know then. Yeah, we'll see with him. But I do rate him. I think he's a very good player. And he's definitely been treated unfairly by Max Allegri in real life. But we'll get into that later. Samoa, I want to get rid of him. Even though his stats are okay, I have other plans. Alexandro, I want to keep if I can. We'll see. He's wanted by Manchester United. If I get a really good offer for him, I'll get rid of him. De Sciglio, I have a lot of faith in him. I'm glad we have him. Cuadrado, if I can get rid of him, I definitely will. So yeah, he's on his way out. Marquisio, I definitely want to keep, even though he's 31. Yeah, there's many reasons for me wanting to keep him. I think he's very good, but he's very injury prone. Miralem Pjanic, if I don't get any good offers for him, I'm not gonna try to sell him. But maybe if I get a good offer for him, I might consider selling him. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep him. Matuidi, yeah, I wanna keep at least until his contract is up. I might not offer him a new contract at the time, but for now, I wanna keep. I think he's quite a useful player. Khedira, he's another player that I'm going to keep at least until his contract is up. Sturaro, I want to keep. I think he's a very good player. Extremely underrated. And extremely underused by Max Allegri in real life. Again, I don't know what his potential in the game is. He's very highly regarded by me. At least in real life. We'll see in the game. But I'll give him a shot. Rodrigo Bentancur, I think he's a very good prospect. So we'll definitely keep an eye on him. Douglas Costa, like I said, I guess we're forced to pay for him. And that's gonna really bother me. Because he's gonna take a huge chunk of money out of our transfer budget for next season, I guess, right? And he's on a 11.1 million a year contract. Yeah, fuck. They fucked me there with him. I really don't want him. I think Juventus, in real life, I think Juventus fucked up by getting rid of Kingsley Coman, who is a tremendous player with a great future. For some fucking reason, again, Max Allegri. You'll see that I come back to Max Allegri a lot. And yeah, fuck. I really, 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 really dislike him. Hashtag really. Bernardeschi, he's a player that I really like. And yeah, Dybala, I mean, he is the main pillar of my project. And yeah, I'm not gonna, even if I get a 200 million offer for him, I will not get rid of him, which is more than I can say for what Juventus I think are planning in real life. Again, due to Max Allegri. Fucking Max Allegri. He is burning so many bridges with players and whatnot in real life, and fucking so many. I mean, we lost Vidal, we lost Pogba, we lost Morata, we lost so many players. I mean, Bonucci, because they had some kind of disagreement with Allegri. Technically, that was not the reason why they were sold, but yeah, I mean, we all know the truth. Anyway, Mario Mandzukic, he's a player that I will try to get rid of, and hopefully I can get good money for him. Higuain, this is a player that in real life I was so against his purchase. Yeah, I cannot believe Juventus paid that much money for a player like him. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, that yeah, he's a clutch player and whatnot. I just don't think he's worth that amount of money, especially for his age. And he's proven over and over again that he chokes. He chokes on big occasions. You can go back to his Real Madrid days, and this is a player that cannot withstand the pressure of big games. And that was proven again during last season's final against Real Madrid. Yeah, Dybala didn't show up also, but I mean, we can talk about that later. The whole shit show that happened with Bonucci and Dani Alves fighting, and Dani Alves and fucking Max Allegri just fucking everything up, from the tactics to fuck. Yeah, we'll get into that later. Anyways, so yeah, those are some of the players that I want to keep and get rid of. Let's go to the tactics. So my main tactic that I want to play with is a 4-3-3 or 4-3-2-1, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much this one, but with different roles. And we'll get into that. We'll get into that a little bit more later. This is a kind of confusing screen. I don't know what. So this screen definitely changed from last year. I don't know what. I don't know where's what anymore. Okay, mentality, team shape, team instructions, tactics. All right. Let's see. Team report. So we lack quality depth at the center back position. I'm not gonna buy a player because, where is he? Well, here he is. I think this guy is going to be one of the best center backs in Italy, and I wish I had him right now, but he's gonna be at least one season on loan at Atalanta. That kind of sucks, but yeah, I think I want him and Rugani to be my main center backs. Or if I could get Romagnoli from Milan, which I know I won't. I don't have the money to begin with. But so yeah, I'm gonna try to make him and Rugani the main center backs of the future. Let's see, attack depth. Could do with more depth up front. We definitely could. Again, I have a few players in mind from my youth academy or from my youth teams, but I don't know how good they are in the game, you know? I mean, yeah, what I consider in real life, it won't translate to the game. So yeah, I gotta keep that in mind too when buying and selling players and giving chances to players. But it'll be interesting, you know, maybe they do turn out to be at least decent for the team. You don't have to have 22 world-class players, so we'll see what happens then. And yeah, the main issue that I said before with the payroll budget is that we only have 1.15 million a year left in the payroll budget. So yeah, there isn't much room to maneuver, like it says here. And that sucks. That definitely sucks. So our leadership is not as strong as I wish it was, apparently, because it's not completely green. An aggressive and committed squad. Oh, maybe that doesn't mean what I think it means. So never mind. Let's see the staff. So we have a full staff. Oh shit. Well, that's good, I guess. But I wonder how good they are in reality. Training. So this hasn't changed at all, apparently. The medical center. This is new, right? I don't remember this. Maybe. See, it's been so long since I played the last or the previous edition. I don't even remember what's new and whatnot. This is certainly the same. Competitions. So we have the Supercoppa Italiana final against Lazio. See, scouting. This is new. I definitely don't remember this screen. I don't even know what the hell is going on here. Fuck. Get an analysis report. What? Sort by date. Minimum recommended level. Jesus. So I'll have to look into this later. transfers. So yeah, he's definitely joining. And it really pisses me off because that's gonna take 40 million out of my budget. So let's see here. Juventus no EU players transfer allowance for this season. Juventus have already filled what? So wait, Rodrigo Ventura. God damn it, Douglas Costa. Well, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, my idea was to bring in young Italian players, but potentially I want to rebuild the squad. Obviously, that's not gonna happen this season. Looking into the future a little bit, if I can manage to stay at the club, yeah, you know, bring in a new goalkeeper, a center back, right back, left back, defensive midfielder, center mid, striker. And like I said, I'm looking to bring in young Italian players, but we go back to the same problem. I don't know how good they are in the game. My high regard of them in real life is not gonna make them better in the game. So yeah, we'll look into introducing a few of our youth players into the squad a little by little, and yeah, I think we'll be set, at least for the Serie. Of course, my main goal is to win the Champions League. But well, this is definitely new. What is going on here? Claudio Marchisio, injury, sprained knee ligaments. 2 to 3 months. Damn it. Barzagli is out for nothing. Oh, he's just recurrent injuries. Matuidi, Buffon, and Barzagli. Okay. Responsibilities at Juventus FC. The background. Yeah, this number definitely has to go up while I'm in charge. I want to win. I mean, of course, that would be ideal, but within 5 years to win the Champions League 3 times in a row, that would be, I guess you can call it my main goal. I've done that before in previous editions, but I don't know how much the game has changed from last year to this. Usually, you know, you have a tactic that works for you in 1 year or during one edition of the game, and you try that same tactic next year and it doesn't work. So yeah, I'll have to tinker a little bit with that and see what happens there. Let's see here, Lando. Let's see, we already checked this out. And this, what is this? So we got good youth facilities. We don't have the best youth facilities, do we? Because we can get better than good, right? State of the art or something like that. What is this? Shit. This is definitely new. I don't remember this. In order to help you get started on reshaping the squad you have inherited, I wish to draw your attention to our scouting center. From there, you can set your general focus to inform the scouts as to what type of player you wish. Okay, then. Alright. So that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to tinker around a little bit with this. And I'll get back to you guys when I have some stuff set up, like the tactics and maybe a few players and whatnot. I'll probably get back to you before our first game or when an important event happens, like me selling a player or getting a player. So stick with me for a while, and yeah, just hang in there, and I'll see you back in a while.